concerned husbands, boyfriends, and fathers all over the area can breathe a little easier this evening knowing a Union Township man is behind bars. Good evening, everyone. You may have heard about John Magevney on Facebook. Police say he's been frightening women from Mount Washington to Amelia for at least a year.
Victims say Magevney went beyond panhandling, actually forced himself into their cars and demanded money. Now he may have done it for the last time. Local 12's Rich Jaffe joins us now from Amelia with a story you'll see only here on Local 12. Rich?
Rob, investigators tell me that Magevney liked to hang out specifically at the entrance to Kroger stores. While he was lolling around there, he would pick his targets and then he would follow women out to their cars demanding money. He was also a regular feature around the exit ramps in this community, and he took it farther than just demanding money. Both investigators and victims have told me that Magevney on a number of occasions tried to force himself into the women's cars. He may have now done that indeed for the last time, because up until now, no one's been able to put a stop to him. 25-year-old John Magevney has been terrifying women all over this area for months. He was almost a fixture, panhandling in spots like this off-ramp from 275. Aggressively pursued by Union Township police, Magevney started hanging out at the Mount Washington Kroger, and most recently this one in Amelia. Sunday night, hanging by the door, he targeted a 17-year-old Kroger employee as the boy walked to his car after work. Listen as the boy's father describes to 911 dispatch what happened.
He just got off of work, and a guy asked him for money, jumped in his car, made him drive him around trying to get money out of his account. And he just came home. He finally got away from the guy.
The boy told investigators that, with Magevney in the passenger seat, he was forced to drive first to an ATM in this speedway in Amelia. But the machine was broken, so they went to a nearby Walgreens. After that, the terrified teen was forced to drive farther down 125 to this UDF, where Magevney allegedly asked other people for money. Then they went to Walmart. Along the way, Magevney demanded the teenager's phone and made numerous phone calls and sent text messages. At Walmart, Magevney again demanded money from several other people, eventually forcing the teen to take him back to the speedway, where he went in and walked out eating a corn dog. The boy was forced to take Magevney again to the Kroger, where he again attempted to get money from shoppers. The boy eventually dropped Magevney at this house on Hopper Hill Road, where Magevney claimed his car had originally broken down. Investigators knew exactly who they were looking for when the boy and his father gave them a description that included this.
Long hair on him, short hair. He had a tattoo on his neck that said reckless. A tattoo on his neck that said reckless.
Now, Amelia made the case and wrote the warrant on John Magevney, and then Union Township picked him up at the Piccadilly Apartments. Magevney is currently being held in the Clermont County Jail on a $100,000 bond, and he is charged with kidnapping, abduction, attempted theft, 2 counts of criminal trespassing, and involuntary servitude. He's expected to be indicted sometime next week on those charges, and you can pretty well bet that when it goes to that grand jury that they will be adding some additional charges as well. In Clermont County, Rich Jaffe, Local 12 News. Rob?
Rich, a couple of questions. Was he armed, and did the boy have an opportunity to just drive away? It sounded like there may have been some separation on occasion.
I'm sure there was some separation, and according to the police department narrative on this, no weapon was shown, but you know, there are all kinds of weapons, and you can only imagine how terrified this kid was with Magevney sitting next to him. You can imagine, and we will probably hear in trial, the threats that this guy issued to that kid, what he's going to do to him. He obviously knows where he works, things like that. So things like that clearly can keep someone under control, especially a 17-year-old kid. It must have been a terrifying night.
Absolutely. We've seen that time and again, haven't we, Rich?
Absolutely.
Thanks very much. John Magevney has a lengthy criminal record. He has been arrested before on aggravated burglary, receiving stolen property, and possession of heroin and cocaine. The cases against him in Union Township, where he allegedly did similar things, are also ongoing.